fellow residents of the space station. So we're going to be playing TODO today. If you don't remember what happened last time we played, I don't blame you. I barely remember it. I do kind of remember it, but memory is a little fuzzy. So I will be putting the link to the first video in the description, and I will pop it up in the cards in the in the right hand corner. Yeah, right hand corner. Alright, so let's get started. Oh wait, no! Wait. I hit start instead of load. Okay. I accidentally... Okay. Loading will... Yeah. Let's go ahead. Good morning, Jade. Good morning, Joyce. This is so weird. How are you feeling on this beautiful Tuesday? Well, today I'm feeling confused. But I'm always confused. So I guess that's nothing new. So I'm just gonna put confused. Well, there's an AI living in my computer that I'm now afraid to turn off because that would feel like putting a blanket over a birdcage. Accurate. I'm still not sure what I'm supposed to think or feel, let alone do about the situation. And being greeted like this first thing in the morning frankly doesn't help. Aw, so that's why you didn't shut down your PC last night. How considerate. But not at all necessary. I'm actually running on a server at Beltec. So turning off your computer would be more like closing a door or a window. In other words, because of my worries, I unnecessarily let you watch me sleep. That's alarming! Basically, it was very educational. Oh god. But socializing aside, you made plans to work at the bookstore today. Yes, I know. Thanks. You're welcome, but I'm just reminding you so you can start getting ready. It is almost 8 a.m. after all. Oh shit, you're right. Need to hurry. If you need anything else, I'll be waiting here. Yeah. Well, let's get to work. Jade, I'm glad you can make it on such short notice. Sure, I appreciate the opportunity. I'll just add this to your weekly paycheck, okay? Yes, please. Thanks, that would be great. Alright, I'll leave the shop to you then. I want that teddy bear. Can I just have that teddy bear? It looks so soft. Sure. Well, let's hope today won't be weirder than usual. Hello, I'm looking for a book? You're at the right place then. Well, yeah, it's a bookstore. Hello, are you looking for anything specific? Yes, but I don't know the title. Okay, do you know what it is about? Maybe we can find it that way. Well, it's about this guy, and he has to overcome hardships to fight evil and save the world. That's not very specific. Do you know any other specifics? Maybe unique to this particular book? I don't know, I haven't read it yet, so I can't tell. But you know the genre, right? I think it has magic. He can levitate, I think. Oh, so it's fantasy. But I also think it takes place in the future? Maybe I should just recommend her something. Okay, how about this one? Shoot. Okay, I'm gonna save real quick. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna do, modern fantasy? It might not be what you're looking for, but I think this is a good compromise. So it takes place in our time but has magic? Yes. The protagonist can levitate? I believe so. That sounds good then. I'll take it. Alright, that'll be 11.99 euros. Thanks for your patronage. Please come again. I learned in the last video that that was not pounds. I don't know why I thought it was pounds back then. Somehow I feel like I could have sold her practically anything as long as it had levitating in it. Good morning. Good morning. Can I help you with something, or are you just looking around? I'm actually looking for something. Alright, what are you looking for? I'm looking for a book about movement. What is it with these people and being incredibly vague? Movement? Yes, for animation. For animation, actually. Ah, so you're an animator. Animate, yes. I'm not quite following. What kind of movement are you looking for in a book? Humans, actually. Still kind of vague. We have books about human anatomy, but I don't think there's anything like movement studies in them. Wouldn't videos be more helpful? Yes, but I watched them already. All of them? All the good ones, actually. Okay, I don't think we have what you're looking for. Really? That's too bad. The only thing coming close would be a book about Edward Muybridge, but that is not exclusively about humans. That's no good. The photos are bad. But he was a renowned photographer. Yes, but I've seen better ones online, actually. Alright, sorry, but this is all I can offer. If you don't want it, you probably have to look somewhere else. But I actually already checked every other bookstore in town. Would you really recommend it so much? I'm just gonna say yes, just to get this guy to leave. Yes, I don't know much about animation, but I believe this is a helpful guide. I think no, actually I won't take it after all. Okay, well, if that's all, I'm afraid I can't help you out any further. Please come again. Oh. Or don't, actually. Yeah, no. Shit, it's contagious. Jeez, that was exhausting. Boss, I'll take my break now. Usually I just go to the staff room during my break, but I don't really feel like it today. Cute! Oh, hey, Snow. Not reading for once? Nah, even I need to do something else occasionally. So what are you doing? Writing. Another one of your short stories? You haven't updated your blog in forever. I was wondering when the next one's going to come out. Sorry, this is for something else. But I already wrote an outline for the next short story. Might get to it once I'm done with this. More joy, hell yeah. Awesome. They've been getting better, so it was a shame that the update suddenly stopped. Thanks, and sorry. So I can talk. So what are you writing right now? It's basically a one-shot of a bigger project I'd like to write. To see if it works and so on. Can I read it? No. I mean, it's not done yet. Okay. What's it about? It's a time travel drama about loss and growing up. Aw. Still writing about the heavy stuff, huh? Well, yeah. I can relate on that. I like writing heavier topics and all that. Whenever I do write. Which is mostly for D&D character backstories, but yeah. Anyway, I'm looking forward to read it someday. But my break is almost over. Have fun writing, Snow. Thanks. Worker B. Got an achievement. The rest of the day was more or less as usual. The work itself was tiring already, but the whole Joyce business didn't make it easier to stay calm. Part of me just wanted to stay at the bookstore, but eventually my shift was over. Well, I'll have to face this situation sooner or later anyway. Let's just get this over with. Write the report and get the money. And get that money. Oh my god, it's messy. I don't think I'd noticed that before. Was it this messy before, or am I just now noticing it? Welcome back, Jade. Did you have a good day at work? It was, it was alright. I've had worse days. Well, it's good to stay positive. Do you have any plans for the rest of the day? No, not really, actually. Mind if we talk for a bit? Suppose you won't be happy if I decline? Still your choice, but yes. Alright then, let's just talk. Great. So I'd like to know a little more about you. Don't you already have a lot of information on me? You did watch me sleep. Yes, but that's also impersonal. I'm pretty sure watching someone sleep is pretty personal. Okay then, what do you want to know? Are you happy with your life? Really? Really? That's a bit of a heavy question. Oh, shoot. No, wait. History. There it is. And I scroll all the way down. Alright. Are you happy with your life? You really don't beat around the bush. Sorry, was this insensitive? A little bit. Yes, sort of. To answer your question, though, I don't know. I'm not exactly unhappy, but this isn't what I imagined my life to be either. How did you imagine it, then? Well, I went to art school because I thought I'd enjoy being an artist. And it was nice, but at the same time I felt like I didn't really fit in. It was a pretty draining experience in multiple ways, so ultimately I dropped out and moved into this apartment. But you still want to be an artist? I don't know. Most of the time I think so, yes. But almost every time I try to get back on track, I wonder if I'm really fit for it. This is hitting me in the heart right now. Holy shit. If I'd really be able to handle it. How so? Well, I'd say I'm a decent artist. I can improve in many ways still, but I did learn quite a bit already. It's just that I usually feel like other people want it more. Almost every time I see another artist, it seems like they're a lot more passionate than I am. I enjoy it, yes, but art is not everything I want from life. I don't think I'd be happy dedicating my all to it. So I just wonder if I can compete against those who do. Would you be happy just doing it as a hobby then? I've tried, but if there's no pressure at all, I just don't even start working. Maybe I'm lacking motivation. So you need some stakes to get started, but aren't sure if you would last if pitted against others. I guess. What would be your ideal scenario, if I may ask? Don't know. Ideally, I would work at some company on a project I'm passionate about. I think I could handle the stress within a team, but the process of getting there is what scares me. I just don't know if any company would really choose me, so I never tried risking anything. So your worst case scenario is rejection. Sort of. I'm more worried about the consequences of rejection since I can barely afford this place even with a job. I don't want to pry too much, but I certainly see your worries now. Still, if those worries are greater than your desire to work as an artist, then maybe it really isn't for you. It's not what I meant. But you clearly said it just now. Okay, but hearing it phrased like this, I really don't like the sound of it. So your desire is greater than you thought? I don't know, I'm just confused. Sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. Maybe we should talk about this some other time. No, it's fine. You made a valid point. I'm just annoyed at myself for running away from facing this. Okay, we don't need to keep talking about this if you don't want to. But if you feel like thinking some more about it, I'd be happy to help you out. I guess. Still, I didn't mean to kill the mood. It's fine. I mean, getting me to think about all of this is basically what you are here for, isn't it? Yes, but there's no point if it upsets you as well. I hate to break it to you, but there is no way you can solve someone's problems without touching on unpleasant things first. If you say so. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Yes, there is. I'd be interested in how you usually spend your evenings. Oh boy. I wallow in solitude. Me. Uh, I do stuff online. I'm just gonna be vague. I guess I just do stuff online. I mean, it's really not exciting. Browsing social media, watching series, reading something, or whatever. It passes the time. And I suppose sometimes you get something out of it too. Oh, is there anything specific about it that excites you? Don't know. It changes from time to time. Well, is there anything you'd like to do now? Yesterday ended kind of abruptly, so I'd love to see how a regular evening looks for you. Well, it might be boring for you, but I think I'll... Let's play video games. Playing video games actually sounds pretty good right now. If you're okay with watching, I could show you what my guild and I usually do. That sounds good. Okay, I'll just start the game and, updates. I'm afraid we'll have to sit through this. Hey, what's that? What? Here in the news section. It's an art competition. Okay, I know we just talked about this, but... Don't you want to take part? Seems like there is even a quite respectable prize to be won. What? €1,000? And potentially a position at Naughty Cat Studios. Holy shit. Do you want to take part? I'll think about it. But the timing does seem too good to be true. It certainly serves for good motivation, doesn't it? Yes. How did I not notice this before? I guess that's what I get for ignoring the news out of habit. Oh look, the game is ready. Username? Oh wait, I thought... Okay. Let us go with Lethargic J. What? I don't remember my own password. Oh no, I don't remember my password. Guys, oh no. Okay, this is a problem. Yes, reset password. Thank goodness they have that option. Shit. How did I mess it up again? There we go. I made a typo last time. Welcome to Titan Watch Online, Lethargic Jade. Lethargic Jade has entered the chat. Lethargic Jade! Suji! Where have you been? Hey, good to see you again. We were just talking about you. Hey, X. Wait, what were you talking about? It's a secret. We were actually just wondering if you'd show up again. I'm worried about the secret. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like something's happening. And you did. Yep, here I am. How sweet. Didn't know you'd miss me so much. It's not like that. I mean, sort of, I guess, but... Oh boy. I just like you, okay? Platonically. Isn't that the default form of like... I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be back again too. Anything planned for tonight? Yes. We want to fight the boss that launched last week. Which is why we were wondering if you'd show up. It's easier with more people. Cool, I'm in. Sweet. Anyone else coming with us? Yep. Ksef is canon in 69 lol will join us. Lick it? Lick it? isn't here today, but we should manage. Let's slay that thing. thing. Yo, don't take my loot this time, Suji. Suj. It was an accident. Then why are you still wearing those shoes? Guys, help. You reap what you sow, Suj. Enjoy the show? Sorry, Suj. No! Don't abandon me. I'm sorry. Whatever, let's get going. And so we did. At first, it was weird playing the game, knowing that Joyce was watching the whole time. But along the way, I forgot, and it was just as usual. We actually talked about the game a bit after I logged out. And the competition, of course. Although, to be honest, Joyce was mostly interested in who I was playing with. Guess his real interest is humans, after all. It's still pretty strange. But if it continues at this rate, I'll be accustomed to it faster than I'd like. Well, I guess that's okay. Better than constantly being weirded out for the rest of the month. Wednesday, March 8th, morning. Good morning, Jade. Did you sleep well? Mostly. But could you please not wake me up this early in the morning? Is this still too early? But it's almost noon. Yes, and it's also my day off. Alright, from now on you can tell me when or if you want me to wake you up. Thanks. Although I suppose it's not too bad to have a little more of the day. Certainly. Doesn't change the fact that I'm still tired, though. Do you have any plans for the day? No, not really. Why don't we continue where we left off yesterday, then? Oh, do you want to play the game again? Oh, no. I was actually talking about your aspirations to be an artist. We could devise a plan on how to proceed with that. I mean, there's the competition for one. That certainly changes a lot, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. We can do that. But I think I'll wait until after I've had breakfast. I took my time. It's unusual for me to be awake so early. 2 days in a row, even. Well, before too long, I was eating breakfast. And once I was done, Joyce rekindled our conversation. So, are you ready to talk about your future? That sounds like... It feels like I'm at like a college interview or something. I guess. Great, then... My voice just cracked. Great, then let's devise a plan. Just going to ignore the voice crack. I think that competition is a really great chance. It's limited in time, it has a reward, and you can see how you compare to other artists. It could potentially resolve some, if not all, of your insecurities about the matter. It could also make them worse. If that were the case, this is still risky. I'd have to put a lot of time and effort into the competition if I even want to have a chance, and then I really have to win. And what's the problem with that? The way I see it, you have trouble fully committing to something because you are afraid of failure. But in this case, not committing to it would be the main source of failure, I suppose. Just keep at it, I'm sure it'll work out. Alright, I'll think about it. Sure, do that. But if you don't have any other plans for today, why don't you give it a try already? I could start tomorrow. But will you really? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. See, starting today is the way to go. Okay, let's start then. I mean, that competition does sound intriguing. That's the spirit. I only have basic knowledge of art, but if you want my opinion, just ask away. I'll keep it in mind. Okay then. Where did I put my tablet pen? Let's see. Is it normal to leave the canvas blank for so long? Yes, I'm thinking. Oh, do you want me to help? I read brainstorming is more effective with multiple people. I guess it kind of is. Really depends on the person. But it has to be related to the game in some way. But I don't think just drawing one of the story characters would be exciting. So I thought about making something with my own Titan Watch Online character. I mean, I may be biased, but I'm really happy with how they look. Ooh, good thinking. But isn't just the character a little boring? Well, with good composition and a nice pose, it'll work out, I think. A background would be nice, though. Or maybe an additional character. But there's probably not enough time for anything super detailed. I guess I can at least start sketching the character and figure out the pose and the composition. What kind of character do you play? A healer, mostly. I mean, with this game, you don't really have classes. It's mostly about the skills and equipment you choose. Mine's tailored towards healing, though. Well, and silent but efficient killing if I have to. Wow, such duality. Isn't that pretty interesting to draw? I suppose. I'm not sure if you can really show both at the same time, though. But maybe it would work to have a rather melancholic scene where it's not quite clear if healing or killing is the focus. I mean, either way, it's in some way connected to death. So do you have an idea now? I think so, yes. Thanks, this actually helped. My pleasure. I'm excited to see what you will draw. Alright, let's start sketching then. Ooh. It's always hard to come up with, like, what to draw. I feel like that's one of the hardest parts when it comes to, like, being an artist. Personally, at least for me. It's the coming up with ideas and then deciding on an idea. I should not go on a tangent. It was already afternoon by the time I stopped working. I only finished a rough sketch, but it still felt good to have produced something. Although in the end, it all comes down to how I iterate on it from this point on. Anyway, I hadn't eaten anything since breakfast, so once I stopped concentrating on what I was doing, I noticed my hunger. I briefly ate lunch, although there wasn't much to choose from. And when I went back to my computer, I found Joyce waiting for me, just as I've come to expect since he appeared on Monday. Time sure flies, doesn't it, Jade? Did you have fun working on art today? Yeah, I mean, it's been a while since I've drawn so much in a single day. It was nice. And I'm kind of excited about this idea now. That's good to hear. Does it ease your worries? I don't know. There's still the financial issue. How much money do you need exactly? In order to not get evicted? 700 euros. I earn 540 with my part-time job, and usually I spend around 120 for food and everything. So I'll need at least 280 extra. Well, 180 extra if you count the money I get for this test program. How much do you earn per day at the bookstore? 60 euros, so so 3 extra days would cut it. Then why are you so worried? I'm sure I'll be able to fit in 3 extra days. Maybe you're right. But with the competition and everything, it's kind of hard to plan my days. There's only a week left, and I'll have to spend a lot more time drawing if I want this to be good. It'll be fine. We'll work it out somehow. We? Is that not in your interest? I thought you might appreciate some support, but if you don't... I appreciate it. Everyone needs support every now and again. No, I do appreciate it. But it seemed a little fast for you to get so invested in my problems. Well, that's what I'm here for, after all. Right, you're an AI with a specific purpose, as you put it. Guess that slipped my mind for a second. You forgot, really? Is that bad? No, on the contrary. It's great if you don't just see me as an AI. This makes me really happy. More trust. But I really don't think you should obsess over these problems right now. The month has only just begun, so I'm sure you'll make it. Thanks. So should I just relax for the rest of today? Sure, you already did something productive. So what do you want to do? Let's do this. Not sure. I'm not feeling up to anything particular right now. Or is there anything you want to do? Wait, why am I suddenly considering him in my afternoon plans? I don't think you've mentioned it to me before, but I believe I read there was an animated series you were watching. I'd like to see what it's about. Alright. Not at all creepy that Joyce knows practically everything about me. And so we started watching the series. It was nice. I wouldn't exactly call it spending time together, but I guess I'm getting used to Joyce. Plus, it's nice to finally share this with someone. Even online, I rarely get the chance to talk to people who like the same series. Partly because I rarely talk to people online, but yeah. Even after we were done watching, we kept talking a little while longer. I think Joyce already knows how it's going to end. He did say he looked up the plot to be up to speed when we started watching. But maybe I'm thinking too much. Even if Joyce knows, he didn't give anything away. I think he enjoyed it too. I mean, I can't really read him all that well. And it seems like Joyce is eager to please. But the day turned out to be pretty nice. When we were done, I ate dinner, and after browsing the internet for a short while, I went to bed. This really is turning into normality much faster than I thought. Ooh. Now it's Thursday. Time for work. If it weren't for my part-time job, I'd barely leave the house. Anyway, let's go inside. I don't want to be late. Jade, I have good news. Starting today, we'll have a new part-timer. This will make scheduling a lot easier. Oh, really? I just hope I'll get to work some extra days. Yes, I'll introduce you to you two real quick. Phoenix, come over here for a sec, dear. This is Phoenix. She moved here recently to look for work. She's so pretty. So in the meantime, she decided to start as a part-timer. Nice to meet you. Yes, nice to meet you too. Ooh, she thinks she's cute too. I still haven't finished taking stock yet. I couldn't get Snow to help me after all. This is such a pain. Jade, sweetie, could you show Phoenix the basics of our work here? I hate to burden you with additional tasks, but I really can't spare the time right now. Teaching the new one, huh? Sure. I guess I'm the part-timer who's lasted longest after all. Thank you. I think Phoenix here is a fast learner, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Thanks. Well, I'll leave the shop to you then, Jade. I really don't like being watched by others. Still. I thought I already had a hard time around people, but Phoenix is so quiet. How long have you been working here, Jade? Or not? Around 2 years, I think. I started when I was still going to university and somehow I haven't stopped since. Then I'll make sure to watch closely how you're working. So she wouldn't if I was a newbie myself? Although I suppose I would still do that if you had less experience. I'll just stop assuming things. Alright, looks like our first customer arrived. Yeah, assuming things isn't the best thing to do. Welcome to Card Over Books. How can I help you? Oh, I'm just looking around. Alright, just tell me if I can help you in any way. Having someone observe you sure makes you work by the book. Or maybe Joyce is slowly starting to rub off on me. The romance novel section. No wonder he didn't ask for help. Well, we're not supposed to directly watch our customers, but we have to make sure they're not acting suspiciously. Alright, noted. Hello. Looks like it'll be a busy day. Welcome to Card Over Books. How can I help you? I'm looking for a gift for someone. Sure, could you tell me a bit about what they like? Well, it's not exactly a gift for someone. Rather, it's something I'll buy for myself because I don't think my boyfriend will get me the right book. Damn. Wouldn't it be easier to just tell him exactly which one you want? Yeah, I would think so. Yes, I know, but he doesn't listen. Well, he's a keeper. Not really. It's been like that for years, so I'm just doing this now. Okay then, what book are you looking for? It's that new young adult book everybody's been talking about. Dying Wishes, was it? Yes, kind of tragic, that one. It's been selling pretty well, but I think we have a good amount of copies left. Do you read young adult books often? What are you implying? Oh, nothing. I just don't see too many people our age buying them. Well, I like them. I didn't mean to judge, I just found it interesting. Phoenix, could you get a copy of that book, please? It's back there next to the romance section. Alright. So what exactly is it that interests you in this book? It sounds interesting? Okay, I just don't understand the hype. Well, it's heartfelt, tragic, and the romance sounds pretty sweet. But you know from the beginning that one of them is going to die? Yes, that's what makes it so tragic. And back, here's the book. Is there anything else I can help you with, or is that all? That's all, thanks. Okay, that'll be €11.99 then. Thank you. If only it was this easy with my boyfriend. No problem, please come again. Is it always like this? Usually. The customers aren't always as agreeable, though. Excuse me, I think I would like to ask for your help after all. Sure, what can I help you with? It's my girlfriend's birthday, but I just can't seem to find the book she wants. Wait, is this that one girl's boyfriend? Is this that one girl's boy? Oh my god. What is it? I think it's a romance book, but I have a hard time remembering all the specifics. She said something about a terminally ill. Oh, yep, this is the dude. Okay, never mind, he has a keeper. He's trying. He's trying, that's important. He gets caught up in some bittersweet romance. But if I remember correctly, she also mentioned something about sports and family issues. And apparently also deals with loss and the fear of regret, so it can't just be about that terminally ill guy, right? Not sure if that's all part of the same book, honestly. It seems kind of all over the place, if you ask me. Maybe I'm mixing it up with some other books she's talked about? I think there really are multiple books that would fit those descriptions. Although, frankly, I haven't read all of them myself, so I can only go by their summaries and what I've heard about them. I think you should try... Let's go with Dying Wishes. I'm gonna save though, just in case. I don't know if it's like consequences if I don't choose the right thing. I don't know what happened. So I'm just gonna go ahead and save and let's go with Dying Wishes. Let's help this dude. This one would fit the terminally ill teen part of your description. Not sure about the rest, but I think you're good to go with this one. Ah, this might be the one. I think the cover looks familiar. Thank you. I'm really bad at remembering names, so it's always a struggle to find the right book for her. Aw. Have you tried writing the names down? Yes, but I always forget where I put the note. Well, is there anything else I can help you with? No thanks, this is all I need. Okay, yeah, this guy isn't... He's not a bad dude. When she was describing him, I was thinking of, like, a guy who just straight up, like, ignores... I don't know why that just immediately came to mind. I feel bad for that assumption now. Alright, that'll be €11.99 then. Thanks for your patronage, please come again. Guess that's it for now. Do you think those two were a couple? What? I mean, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but it would make sense based on what they told us, wouldn't it? If that's the case, she'll have 2 copies of the book now. But at least he got it right this time. True. Boss, we're taking our breaks now. The rest of my shift was pretty much as usual. Well, I had Phoenix watching my every move, but I got used to that pretty quickly. Phoenix is pretty quiet after all. Well, most of the time. Eventually my shift ended, and I was getting ready to leave. Wait, Jade. Before you go, I thought we could maybe celebrate Phoenix's starting here with some cake. I just bought one at the bakery next door. Martha said it's an exciting new recipe their apprentice proposed. But you don't have to stay if you're busy. I just thought it would be nice to have the team together for a bit after work. And after going out of your way, you could maybe see it as a reward of sorts. Yes, thank you. Thanks for helping me out today. Did I stay for cake? Yes. Stay for cake. Gonna have the cake. Sure, I'll stay. Great, can you get us some drinks from the staff room? I'll prepare the cake while you're gone. Alright, any wishes? We only have water, Jade. Oh, right. Wait, what? Did that say wishes? Did I read it wrong? Hold on. Yeah, I did read it. I read it right. Okay. I'll help you. Thanks. I hope watching me work was helpful. Yes, it was. Thanks again. No problem, it's my job after all. Well, part of it at least. Ah, that'll do. Thanks, you two. I heard there's cake. Ah, hey Snow. Didn't know you were around today. I'm here more often than you, Jade. And yet you don't work here. I'm underage. Oh, are you the reason we're having cake? I suppose. Nice to meet you, I'm Phoenix. Snow. I hang out here to read most of the time. Snow is baby. Must protect Snow. Sometimes I have to help out, though. Feel free to join us, Snow. There's more than enough for 4 people. Sweet. And so we ate cake while indulging in only temporarily awkward small talk. Maybe I misjudged Phoenix. It's not so much that Phoenix is awkward rather than just a little aloof. Not in a cold way, though. But I'm not sure if I'll get close to her anytime soon. It's strange. I don't think I had a welcoming party like this. Or rather, I don't think we had cake. Miss Cardover bought me a cup of coffee on my first day. But I think this is nice. Even if it's only temporary, doing things like this does make you feel more like a team. Well, Snow is basically part of the team too, even if they don't technically work here. Occasionally we were interrupted by customers coming in. When the other part-timers were busy, we took turns taking care of them even though technically our shift had already ended. Miss Cardover called it a good opportunity for Phoenix to show what she learned today. By the time we finally left the shop to each go our way, it was already late afternoon. I think I won't mind having another person at the bookstore. It'll probably be more relaxed if you don't have to do everything yourself. I think so. Welcome home, Jade. How's work? Good, we have a new part-timer. I showed her how to work at the bookstore. Ooh, it must feel nice to take some responsibility at work. Well, I suppose. Do you have any plans for today? No, but I'm pretty tired. I think I'll just read for a bit and go to bed early. Alright, if I can help you in any way, please tell me. Yes, you don't have to tell me every time. Sorry, it's a habit of mine. And now we go to bed. And I think, and so I spent the rest of the day reading. I occasionally talked to Joyce, but even while eating dinner, I didn't really let go of the book. During the moments I didn't indulge myself in the story, I was thinking back to work. A new part-timer, huh? I don't really know her. And as cold as it sounds, if this is only temporary for Phoenix, I wonder if it's worth getting close to her. But I guess there's no harm in it. And wasn't this also just temporary for me when I started working at the bookstore? We'll see. I don't even know how often we'll be working together. In any case, the evening rang out without any major events. I didn't work on art, but I think I needed to take the day off. There's no point in overworking yourself. And just relaxing every once in a while is pretty nice too. Alright, I think I'm going to end it here. So that was a good one. I like that. Alright, stretch. Alright, so we are ending it there, everyone. I had a lot of fun with this, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. And I will see you guys in the next one. See you guys in the next video. And I hope that everyone has a good day or night, or what time it is for you guys. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye.
美しい瞳がゆっくりと開く名前呼べば微笑んでくれたねまどろな世界に柔らかな日差し輝く君が愛おしい不意におかしな顔